Are your prospects famous? What if you treated them like they are? If you could spend one day with a famous person, who would it be and why would you pick that person? I recently asked one of my classes this question and got answers ranging from past presidents to world-renowned scientists to athletes and investment moguls. An interesting list, to say the least. So who would you choose? Most importantly, how would you prepare to spend your day with them? If you're like most people, then you would be very curious to learn more about how they came to be where they are today. You would likely want to learn more from them directly than you could read in a book or online. You certainly would have a list of questions that you had to ask. As you begin to engage with them, you might become very attentive to their demeanor and their mannerisms. Perhaps you would read their facial expressions and try to gain some insight into the thoughts you just provoked into their heads. Could you do anything else but listen intently to their answers? What if we approached first-time meetings with our prospects like they were the famous people who we wanted to spend the day with? Are we genuinely interested in our prospects? Do we have a curiosity about their business and the challenges that they are facing? Have we thought about the questions we need to ask them? Are we prepared to study their actions and reactions to understand better what makes them tick? Try treating your next prospect like they are the famous person that you've always wanted to meet. You might be surprised what you learn. Here are a few ideas about how this mindset might help you with your prospects, clients, or even famous people. Don't be intimidated. It doesn't take long to realize that even the most famous, brilliant, and highly regarded people are often much more real and like ourselves than we think. Like most people, if you treat them with respect, take a genuine interest in them, ask them insightful questions, and listen to their answers, you will form a connection with them. Second, raise your expectations. You are a professional. Your time is valuable, and you should not waste it with those who won't respect it. Creating a meaningful business relationship with a prospect is a mutual exercise. It can't happen if only one of you is engaged in the process. If the prospect is unable, unwilling, or uninterested in forming a relationship, then it's time to find your next prospect. Sweat the details. You can learn a lot from people just by watching how they answer your questions. Do they stop and consider the answer before speaking? Are they animated? Do they speak quickly or slow and methodically? Is their answer direct and to the point, or is it long-winded and drawn out? Are they reserved or emotional? These are all strong signals about the types of behaviors that they're comfortable engaging with. After all, people buy from people who are like them. Don't take everything they say literally. When people don't know or completely trust someone, they often mask what they are actually saying. When we do this, it's typically done to protect the feelings of the other person. I suppose if your famous person says, "This was great, I'll call you next week and we'll set a date to get together again," you can roll with it. On the other hand, if your prospect does it, you might want to dig a little bit deeper and ensure that they're committed.